Hi, we team Cognova, and today I'm going to be running you through the execution of our webpage, which has provided a comprehensive analysis on global economic data. At first, I'm going to be skimming through the code, which is responsible for the execution of the webpage. The first line is for importing the dependencies. It imports the necessary modules from the Flask framework. The next section creates the Flask app. It creates an instance of the Flask class and assigns it to the variable app. After it, the next line, we define the root and the view function, and it returns the result, which is render template index.html function call. The next section focuses on rendering the template, and finally, we run the application with the help of app.run function. And once we execute this code, what do we obtain? We obtain this web page. Beautiful web page. We have explored the global economic data using IBM Cognos in this web page. Let's get started. Now, the first section of our webpage gives us a brief overview of our project. Our problem statement is to analyze and derive comprehensive analysis and actionable insights from global economic data, which is crucial for businesses, policymakers, and researchers to make well-informed decisions. They can gain a comprehensive understanding of economic trends, identify risks and opportunities, and make data-driven decisions to drive business growth and navigate global economic landscape successfully. This section also provides information with regards to how we have presented our analysis, what makes our analysis unique, and finally, what are the technologies and tools used so as to fulfill our project. The next section of our website provides brief information regarding data analytics and how it is impacting our day-to-day lives. Next section provides us with some information regarding our data source. It's taken from Kaggle. It contains various files related to corruption, cost of living, wealth distribution, tourism, unemployment, and so on. And these indicators help us provide a comprehensive analysis of the global economic data. The next section in our webpage provides further details about the technologies and tools that we've used to execute this project. And IBM Cognos, Python, and Flask were vital in fulfilling the objectives of our project. As we've obtained all the general information required, we head into the analysis. And the result of the data analysis primarily is shown with the help of an interactive dashboard. Let's head to the details with regards to the dashboard. Now, the first tab in the dashboard shows various information regarding a country. We can choose any country from this tab. I am going to choose Germany, and we obtain all information like annual income, unemployment rate, cost index, GDP per capita, tourists, the percentage of GDP that tourism has contributed to, so on and so forth. And with this information, we can obtain a brief understanding of the economic state of that particular country. The next tab gives us more details with regards to unemployment rate in various countries, GDP per capita of various countries. We also have visualization of cost index by monthly income. We see that it's almost a direct relation there. Then we also see a graph of annual income by corruption index. As corruption increases, we see that annual income also decreases. We see a graph of purchasing power and cost index. As the colors get darker, the cost of living is higher, and as the circle gets larger, it shows that the purchasing power of those countries are larger. We also have a country sized by monthly income graph, and this is what our dashboard primarily is all about. Now let's move on to the next section of our web page. The next section is an analysis with the help of a report. We've got two sections of report, two pages. The first section focuses on tourism. The first visualization focuses on the revenue obtained from tourism. We've got a large amount of countries which we can focus on, receive information regarding the revenues that they've obtained from tourism. The second visualization focuses on the percentage of GDP that tourism contributes to that particular country. There are various insights that we can obtain from it with regards to how much of a tourist attraction a country can be, how businesses can understand the economic significance of tourism in that country, and finally, how businesses can tailor their products depending upon the specific market requirements. Right now, the next section of our report focuses on two factors, which is cost of living and monthly income. Right now, this visualization gives us more details about the monthly income of various countries. The larger the circle, the larger the monthly income. And the next visualization gives us details about the cost of living in that particular country. Now, there are various markets that businesses can focus on, which is high cost and low income markets, high cost of living versus high income countries, low cost of living in low income countries, and low cost in high income countries. Now, the most suitable form of country is low cost and high income country, because there'll be high standards of living and substantial disposable income for the citizens. So now more information can be received by reading through this report. Now let's move on to the next section of our project. Let's obtain more information with the help of a story. We're trying to fulfill world economic data analysis with the help of this story. First slide of our story focuses on corruption and economic performance of country. We see that as corruption increases, the economic performance on GDP per capita decreases in that particular country. Thus, businesses will prefer countries with a lower corruption index. The next visualization that we're focusing on is already something that we've seen before. It focuses on cost index and income. That is, as monthly income increases, we see that subsequently cost of living also increases. Next couple of slides, we're going to be focusing on the richest countries and how tourism impacts their GDP. The first visualization is about the richest countries in the world and their GDP per capita. The next slide focuses on the contribution of tourism to these countries, how much tourists come to these countries, and how much of a part that these tourists play in the GDP of a country. Right? That's what this visualization teaches us. The final visualization that we have focuses on the unemployment rates. That is, businesses will prefer countries with skilled labor and unskilled labor, and this unemployment rate gives an idea of the labor available to businesses. With that, we come to the end of our story and we come to the end of our webpage.